Hello, Princess, and good afternoon from actually, good ominous afternoon from Disney's Contemporary Resort. I managed to get a lunch reservation at the Wave, so I am here. I am checked in, just waiting for the notification to be seated, and this might be the last time. A couple of lunch items that I want to try, and I think we'll be satisfied and can watch her fade into history, knowing that, well, you know what, I share in the deliciousness these last few times. All right, I'm gonna head inside because it's now starting to rain, and wow, I don't mind getting wet. Remember, I don't want to get wet. I am seated and started. Just some regular unsweet tea. Very, well, common, popular, enjoyable choice for me. I think today is going to be a lot of appetizers. Maybe a main. I'm not really sure, but there are a number of things that have been on the try list for quite a while that, well, I'm just going to get to today, including, yes, the pork belly and eggs. All right. I'm also, well, not really dealing with right now, but over the next couple days, rebooking Scarlet Lady is turning into quite a fiasco. Because I guess people are scrambling to grab whatever they can, so the availability is not what I had hoped, and, well, I don't know. But I'm sure it will work out, and it will be awesome. So, anyway, enough complaining. And we're starting off today's culinary adventure with the spinach risotto soup. I think it's spinach risotto. It might be spinach polenta. Either one. It looks nice and hearty, which is my preference, so, yeah. All right, well, breakfast was a long time ago, so it's time. All right, that was a very interesting one. Definitely tuned for an American palate, so if you have one of these delicate Eurocentric tastes, yeah, not at all for you. Very heavy on the Parmesan, a very thick sauce. Oh, by the way, it was the spinach gnocchi soup. So, wow, did I get that wrong? Anyway, I loved it because it was very bold, but not something that I suppose Antoine Ego would, I don't know, appreciate. I mean, no offense to the culinary team, I loved it. But yes, if you're expecting a nice, delicate spinach soup, not for you. Very, very American in the way it was presented and prepared. Basically, some gnocchi, like, drenched in sauce. And, yeah, we kind of like it that way. Taking a break outside in case I get a little bit too excited, just found out that, well, you know what? Two pieces of information we're just going to file in the Florida Can't Stop Winning column. The first, and probably most important for not just now, but for long term, is, well, Florida won. Florida won conclusively, completely, and as predicted. Yes, the state of Florida, led by our terrific Governor Ron DeSantis, beat the traitorous, incompetent nitwits at the CDC. Yes, the CDC will no longer have any influence, well, don't want to say any, but they will have really no meaningful influence over cruising from Florida, or maybe from every other state. I haven't dove too deep into the scope of the ruling, but suffice to say, Florida won. And, well, to all the naysayers out there who doubted us, I'm just going to remind everybody what I kept saying. Florida holds all the cards, and we always have. It's that simple. They, well, quite frankly, they abuse their power. They no longer deserve it, and it's about time we got together and made sure that they never have that power again. They have caused too much destruction and suffering and despair for us to let them get away with us in the future. So, well, congratulations, Florida. Congratulations to our governor, and we can all start looking forward to cruising finally, again, free of all the nonsense, something which we should have been doing for, well, about a year now, or over a year now. This is the main, but by no means last, event of the afternoon, the world-famous bacon and eggs. It is maple lacquered pork belly with perfect egg and smoked cheddar grits. Wait, is it perfect egg and smoked cheddar grits, or perfect egg and smoked cheddar grits? Well, I presume they'll both be perfect. How's that? compromise. See, I can compromise. Oh, I get it. The pork belly, perfectly cooked, nice and fatty and meaty, and the sauce was delicious. And I understand the cult following of the grits. I predict that they will remain on the menu. That dish is just too good to get lost to time. So I guess they'll just make it the incredible pork belly and egg or something like that. Whatever it takes. I just want to be able to have that again and not have to rush back 5 or 6 more times before next week. Well, that's all I have to say. That was great, and yeah, it better stay. Moving right along, we have lump crab cakes, which are crab cakes with Old Bay remoulade and corn slaw. Those crab cakes were the best crab cake composition and presentation that I can recall. Worked out spectacularly, tremendous dish. The 2 crab cakes were they were nice and crabby, but not being too large, which I guess kind of looks a little bit cheesy. The dollops of the remoulade were very tasty, a little bit of a kick, but nothing terribly offensive. And the slaw was perfectly crafted to accompany it. It was light and flavorful, but it was in no way overpowering of the crab. So terrific balance, very enjoyable, and hopefully that will be back also, because it will be missed if not. Back in the garden, waiting for the next course. Congratulations, Tampa Bay Lightning, on your tremendous victory over the Canadiens. It was in a 5-game series, and you know what? I think some fans not from Florida are going to start, complaining that we threw the game, or I'm from Miami, but that's beside the point. We're all one big happy family here in Florida. Maybe threw the last game to bring the cup home here in Florida, but well, you know what? That's okay. Anyway, great job. Well, we always knew you could do it, because you know what? Sorry, everybody. Florida just can't stop winning. Sadly, we have reached the end, but it is with carrot cake, featuring cashew cream cheese icing, oh boy, pineapple compote, and toasted coconut, plant-based. I do believe coconuts are plants. Anyway, the carrot cake was a great try. It was a nice dessert, although it doesn't stand up really to the rest of the meal, unfortunately, but I did enjoy it. The frosting was the best part, quite delicious. The carrot cake itself was, the little mini bunt, it's novel, it's creative, so points for that. A little heavy, I guess, and this could be just me, but yeah, I'm not really convinced that pineapple is a good side for carrot cake. But again, major points for creativity, and who knows, maybe there's some people that absolutely love that combination, but I'm just not one of them. Sadly, it is time to leave the Contemporary and head back, because I do have a few last work things to wrap up before the end of the day, but that's okay. I got to try most of the items that I wanted to. There were still a couple things that I really want to try, but the appetizers there, which it was everything I got, all those were appetizers, were surprisingly and satisfyingly filling, so I may just have to come back one more time, but that is why I am thankful for my problems.